just going to separate these items a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to create another div class called LG5. So again, 5 columns wide. And inside I'm going to create a h4, so a header 4, and say ingredients. And under that, I'm going to say unordered list, so UL. And then each li, so each list item is going to be the ingredient, okay? And actually, I want this UL to be of class square, okay? And here we need to loop over the ingredients. So we can open up a for loop, so that's opening up a curly brace and % sign, and say for ingredient in recipe.ingredients, and we can end the for. And inside here we can create a li, so a list item, and we can print out the 3 components of our ingredients. So if you remember, this will be ingredient. First comes the amount, then comes the unit, and then comes the actual ingredient. Okay? Okay, now there's another caveat here. And again, it's to do with our parser. So, and maybe not so much with the parser, but in the kind of the very basic way we designed our form, in that we have to provide a amount, a unit, and an ingredient in our form. Obviously, this isn't the best use case, but the point there was not to actually implement, the most robust form ever. The use case there was a bit different, and it was to, get stuff implemented quickly and see how we could manipulate strings and lists, okay? However, the website that we're going to be parsing has the correct implementation because it's a serious recipe website. And so obviously, you not always have to have a amount, a unit, and ingredient, because you can simply say, 2 eggs, and there's no unit there, right? It's just 2 and the ingredient, eggs. Or you can have, simply salt and nothing else, because maybe you're just adding salt to your taste, and so there's not even an amount or a unit, there's just an ingredient. So the thing we have to do here is test whether or not this value actually exists in the ingredient, okay? Because it may not exist. So we can say print out ingredient amount if it exists, okay? So if ingredient amount is not equal to none. Okay? So in this way, we're actually checking if this is not equal to none, print this out. Okay? And we will do the exact same thing with unit. If ingredient unit is not equal to none, and ingredient we can leave because it's always going to be there. Although, just for maybe, being on the safe side, we could actually, put it here as well, but I think it doesn't make too much sense to put it here. But anyway, since we're doing it in the rest, then we can also do it here. Okay, good. So we have our ingredients. Let's check how this looks. Okay, so these are our ingredients. And finally, we need our directions. So let's create another div of class call LG7. And let's say h4. Directions to prepare, and then we can say the recipe.title. Okay, so let's see how this will look. Okay, see, direction to prepare olives. And we're going to need to do something very similar here, but instead of doing an unordered list, we're going to do a ordered list, so OL, and then we can say for direction in recipe.directions and for, and I can simply say li direction, and this should be it. Okay, good. So basically we have finished to create our recipe page, and also we have learned how to resize images on the fly, which is an amazing feature App Engine provides. So in the next lesson, before we jump ahead and create our parser, we need to take care of this home page because we currently don't have anything, and it doesn't look too good with this hello world here. So in the next video, we're actually going to be simply designing a very simple homepage with a big search box here, just like Google has. And the functionality will be the same as this search box here on the top. And after we're done with that, we will actually go ahead and build our parsers. So that's going to be another exciting section. So let's get right to it and finish off this homepage, and then let's jump to our parser, okay?